everyone. Today we're going to be reading a book. It's called Slowly, 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 Said the Sloth. It's written and illustrated by Carle. Carle is the author. He wrote the words in the story, and he's the illustrator. He also drew the pictures in the story. And as we read, pay attention to how Carle, look at the pictures, because we're going to be talking about that at the end, how he illustrated. He has his own special style and way of illustrating, and I'm gonna teach you one of the ways to make his illustrations at the end of this book. Carle. Slowly, 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 said the sloth. Slowly, 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 a sloth crawled along a branch of a tree. Slowly, 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 the sloth ate a leaf. Slowly, 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 the sloth fell asleep. Slowly, 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 the sloth woke up. All day long, the sloth hung upside down in the tree. All night long, the sloth hung upside down in the tree. Even when it rained, the sloth hung upside down in the tree. Why are you so slow? The howler monkey asked one day, but the sloth didn't answer. Why are you so quiet? The caimans asked, but the sloth didn't answer. Why are you so boring? The anteater asked, but the sloth didn't answer. Tell me, said the jaguar, why are you so lazy? The sloth thought and thought and thought for a long, long time. Finally, the sloth replied, "It is true that I am slow, quiet, and boring. I am lackadaisical, I dawdle and I dilly-dally, and I'm also unflappable, languid, stoic, and passive, sluggish, lethargic, placid, calm, mellow, laid back, and well slothful. I am relaxed and tranquil, and I like to live in peace, but I am not lazy." The sloth yawned and said, "That's just how I am. I like to do things slowly, slowly, slowly." So there's actually a very nice lesson to learn from this book. All the animals in the book were asking the sloth why is he quiet? They thought he may be lazy. Why does he like to do things slowly? And the sloth said, everyone is different. Some people like to do things fast. Some people like to do things slow. And everyone should be happy and proud of the way that they are, because each person is different, just like all these different animals are different. Now, if you look in this story, in this book, these are all the different animals that we saw in this book. There's a lot of different animals. They each have a different name. I'll show you them quickly, and then I'll move on to the art part of our lesson. This animal right here is called an armadillo. We have a toucan. This is a postman butterfly, anaconda. This is I don't even know how to pronounce it, poison dart frog, a bat, anteater. So there's really tons of different animals here. Jaguar, hummingbird. So really very interesting different animals here. And now we're just going to look a little bit at the illustrations in this book. So the way that, if you look over here, the way that Carle likes to draw his pictures, he's an illustrator, is he takes paint, he uses lots of paint, and he blends the colors together. So if you have paints at home, you can use paint for this. If you want to try making some of his illustrations. If you don't have paints at home, there's also another way that I'm going to show you how to do it. Over here again, he has paint. He painted some grass. He painted the tree. And the way that he puts the pictures together is that he cuts each paper and separately after he paints it, and then makes a picture out of the little pieces. So we're going to be working on that. So for this, you're going to need different pieces of paper. If you're painting, then it's best to use white. If you're not painting, I'm not painting today. I'm going to show you another way to do it. But if you have paint, that's amazing. Use paint. You can also use just colored paper. So I'm going to show you a quick and easy way. We're just going to use some colored paper. So right here, I'm just taking out some colors that I have. And what you do is you can, whatever illustration you want to draw, you don't even have to draw from the book. You can make up your own book and pretend to be like Carle. But I'm going to show you how to make what he did here, the tree. We'll do some grass, some leaves. And then if you want, you can even try doing an animal. It can be either one of the animals that are from the book, or you can try your own and be creative. So the way that Carle makes his illustrations is he takes his paper. Usually he paints it. So if he wanted it brown, he would take brown paint. He would take a white paper. He would paint brown. He would maybe add some black, some different colors to make it and blend them together, mix them together. But if you don't have paint and you want to just use regular paper, so you can just take a marker or a pencil, you can draw a tree. So right now I'm going to draw a tree on my paper. I'm just going to show you like this. I'm going to draw it. It doesn't have to be amazing. We're just trying our best. So I'm going to draw it the long way. And I'm making a skinny tree. I'm making some branches that I'm making. So here's my branches. And we have branches, some more. Okay, now it doesn't really matter what it looks like on this side, because we're gonna cut it now. We're gonna cut around the lines, and we're not gonna see what we drew because we're gonna use the other side. So you would cut your paper after you draw your tree and your branches. So I'm cutting out on the lines that I drew on. And just cutting out just trying to cut the best that I could on the line. If you make a mistake, it's okay. Just do your best. No one's really going to see what you were planning on doing. I'm just cutting. Okay, almost done. Okay, so once we're done with our tree, I'm going to show you the next step of how Carle creates his illustrations in his book. So once he makes all the different pieces that he needs. So the next thing, we have a tree. The next thing we want to make are some leaves. And again, Carle would usually paint it. So here we have our tree, we have a white paper. He would put the tree here. If he wants to make grass, then he would paint some green, and he would cut that out again and also put it down. So we'll take some green now because we're going to make some leaves. We're going to make some grass, so I'm just going to cut some grass now. And the grass doesn't have to be super even. Just make it look like grass. And I have my grass, so he would take his grass and paste that down over here. And whatever Carle does is that he takes different pieces that he paints and he puts them together and he glues them down in any way he wants. If you want to make some leaves, he would make some leaf shapes and he would cut that out of his green paper that he painted. So here's some leaves that I'm cutting out. So here's my leaves. And what he would do is he would take glue, or you can take tape, and I'm just pasting down my different pieces that I've made. And you can really have fun and make any type of picture that you want this way by cutting out different pieces of either colored paper or by first painting paper, letting it dry, and then cutting it out. So either way works. So I'm gluing down my tree now. I'm going to glue down the grass. So here's my tree. I'm going to just move my leaves over. Here's my tree that I put glue on. And I'm just going to paste it down. And you can really be creative and create any kind of picture you want. You can make, you can look in other Carle books. There are other books such as A House for Hermit Crab, and he does the same exact thing. He creates different pictures, creates his pictures, cutting out different pieces that he painted and then gluing them together. So there's really many different ways and many different things that you can create using this. So here's what it looks like. If I was painting, then I would be painting this before I cut it. If I'm not painting, I can use markers or crayons to decorate with. So we can take some markers, we can add some green or brown. So to my grass, I can add some green lines to make it a little bit more interesting. So here, see, I'm adding some green. If I wanted to add some stuff to my tree, I can add some brown and black, yellow, orange. So here I'm adding some lines to my tree, some brown. I can also add some other colors. Let's see where my black is. Maybe I'll add some orange. So you can really have fun and just, create different things. So try it out. You can use different colors and create different animals. So if you wanted to make a snake, you can cut out a snake. You can decorate it with your markers or with paint, and really just have fun. And then cut it out, glue it on, and create your own picture. So I would put my leaves on. I could put my animals on, and have fun, enjoy. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. And if you create anything, any artwork, share with your teachers so we can see. And I hope everyone has an amazing day. Bye, everybody.